Hey guys, welcome to the Champions Minds podcast. And today we're going to dive into how 1% daily improvements make you 365% better. What if improving your mindset, fitness, or career wasn't about making huge changes, but instead making teeny ones? This episode is about how small, consistent actions compound into major success. We all love a good overnight success story, but real talk, the best of the best didn't wake up great. They got a little bit better every single day until it looked like overnight success. That's the 1% rule. Essentially what the 1% rule is, your focus is more on the process of getting a little bit better each and every day. And how we calculate that is just do one thing consistently, and AKA, that is the 1%. So it could look like you want to start working out. And then you're really intentional about one, waking up every day at the same time. And then even if it's just for 5 minutes, doing that consistently. And then maybe the next week, it looks like instead of going for 5 minutes on the treadmill or doing a 5-minute weight session, you do 6 minutes. And over time, you start to increase by 1%, eventually get into a place where you've compounded that interest on 1% to get to a place where you're infinitely better at what you've done in the beginning. So essentially, that is the 1% rule. So what this looks like in real life is, an example would be athletes shaving off milliseconds in training, or everyday people making small daily changes and saving an extra $10. All of this adds up really fast. And it could also look like reading 5 pages of a book each day if you want to build that habit. Having a goal of getting 1% better each and every day will help you compound that interest over time. And whatever habit you're trying to build for the future, essentially you'll get there by making these small daily changes and improvements. And over time, you'll be able to cultivate a new habit. Here's how to apply the 1% rule to your life on a daily basis. First, take one teeny action to improve today, whether it be drinking more water or doing 5 minutes of breath work. Then we're going to do weekly wins. And that's simply just reflecting on if you did the skill or not, and how many days in a row did you do it, and how many days didn't you do it. And then lastly, we're going to look at our monthly wins. Look back at how far you've come, essentially try to adjust on the areas that you need improvement on, and then acknowledge the areas where you did really great on. Here's my challenge of the week for you guys. Pick one thing you want to improve and commit to getting just 1% better at it this week. DM me on Instagram and tell me what you chose. I want to hear it. Thanks for tuning into The Champion's Mind. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, share with a friend, and leave a review. Your feedback helps more people tap into the mindset that makes a difference. Also, be sure to follow the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. And remember, your mindset is your power. Use it.